Put me on the record. I don't believe anything that comes from Meg Thee Stallion.
Hey, all that wifey shit is dead. Put that shit to bed. I'ma make them bed when I want some head. All that wifey shit is dead. Put that shit to bed. I'ma make them bed when I want some head. Yeah.
Meg must got that fire, bro. Like for real, for real. Cause look, I'm gonna be honest with you.
Yo, bro, why you said that fire? I need.
Ain't no way that you know all the information that you know and you still like, fuck it.
Guess
You gonna
what?
fuck, but I'm saying like be in a relationship with, that's crazy.
Fucking it. Listen, he's right. We're gonna all try to smash because we want to play in that toxic water once or twice. But when you decide to set up a house and a foundation in that toxic water, that means that toxic water is good as a motherfucker.
Yeah, or Klay just the Lulu, because I think that any women that meets a man like me or Ray or a successful guy, you the Lulu. Yeah, you know what it is.
But all right, so what'd you feel about Meg just putting it out there though? Like the story post, like, oh, cheating, she putting all that shit in the air.
It go back to him having a phone. That's what she do, gang. What,
Right.
what we talking about?
What you signed up for?
Everything, her whole life is on the internet. That's why niggas is going back and forth about it right now. She been doing that for the last decade that she been in the business.
He should have known, basically.
Let me tell you about an app called Free Cash. Free Cash is the #1 app worldwide allowing users like yourself to make money off their phone for free. If you want to make $200 plus a week for free, download using my link in the description or the QR code on the screen. If you download now for free using my link or QR code, you will get a free $5 into your account for free. That's $5 for free, no requirements. So download Free Cash today to make easy, quick, and free money. Look, I'm really happy for Klay because Klay had his fun and he moved around. And that's the only thing that you could do with a woman like this. Her soul belongs to the streets. Look how happy she is now that she's back in her natural habitat. You all gotta let a bird fly high. And Klay did exactly what he was supposed to do. He got with her, had his fun, he didn't get her pregnant, or he didn't marry her. So he's fine. He can move on with his life and not be attached to a bird for the rest of his life. Because here's the thing, right? There are people that get paid to be the best version of themselves. The best version of Megan Thee Stallion is to make that music, right? That's the best version of her. So she's making a lot of money doing that, bringing toxic energy into the world and influencing impressionable young women. So that is what she's back to. Summer is right around the corner. And I told you guys before, I'm like, yo, summer is right around the corner. She's about to jump back in the streets soon. Lo and behold, now she's trying to find a summer anthem. So she's dropping hella music and telling chicks, yo, fuck that nigga. We back on our player shit or on our whole shit. That's the movement. And it's so crazy with a woman, right? Because a woman entire life, she will be sexualizing herself. And then when she get with you, all of a sudden she's going to stop. So she's trying to trick you into believing that her past is no longer who she is. That's why a man will be dumb trying to save a woman like Megan, bro. Because, bro, look at her. She's 30 plus and she's back twerking and shaking ass because that's all she knows. And fellas, you always got to pay attention to what a woman does after she leaves you. If a woman leaves you and she's right back doing some whole shit, brother, be thankful. God saved you. Understand that, because think to yourself like, damn, I could have married that woman. That woman had me fooled. And the way Klay handled the situation was the best way to handle it, bro. Because the very first time that he got with Megan, she already marked him out. She already looked at him like, okay, he's kind of like a nice guy. That's what she was thinking. So her main thing was, oh, let me do a rebrand because I think I found a fool who is willing to marry me. This is what she's thinking. So she immediately, let me do a rebrand. My man, my man, my man, my man, my man. And all of a sudden is she pushing this whole, I'm a wife. And it's all because she thinks she found a sucker. Instantly, she started to dress different. She started to make different music. And I'm like, hold up. This is not who you are. But this is what happens when a woman thinks she finds a fool. She will try her best to trick him. Even though all you gotta do, Klay, is look on the internet and see the type of woman that is. Everything is all public. This is a bird. Bird doesn't value relationships. So they put it out there for the world. Understand that. The thing about a bird don't really value relationships, bro. She's not designed to be a wife. So she will put out all her relationships out there to the world, even though it should be sacred. Y'all gotta understand that. Any woman who's comfortable telling the world her business about her man and her husband, brother, you got you a hoe on your hands. Y'all gotta understand that because when a woman is really virtuous and she's really wifey material, she will never put her relationship out there for the world. So, man, Klay was able to get in and get out. Now Megan is back in her natural habitat, making thought music, shaking ass again. And at some point, because she's over 30, at some point she will try to do a rebrand again. But until then, I'm gonna be in the streets. It's like, yo, shorty, you're 30 plus. At what point is your motherly instincts going to kick in? That's the scary part. That's the scary part. The thing about a bird is that never kicks in, bro. And the thing about Megan, she's a very masculine woman. How do I know? She hangs with feminine men. Why do you think that is? Most masculine women, like when a woman is truly masculine, you will peep that she likes to hang with men who are feminine. She likes to emasculate men because she don't really respect men. That's the whole thing. So, I mean, I get it. Klay was just trying to sample Shorty. You know, he did what he was supposed to do. Get in, get out. And look at what she's doing right now. She's trying to use Klay for clout. This was her entire plan. It's like, okay, let me get me a Klay. Let me do a rebrand. So she's doing a rebrand. But man, the summer is right around the corner. Shit, I want to be outside. So all of a sudden, oh, Klay cheated. Oh, Klay's a bad guy. Yes. That's a good enough reason for me to return back to the streets. This is really where I want to be at. So I'm going to paint him as a bad guy in order to keep my fans, right? In order to retain my fans to return back to the streets. Now she returned back to the streets and look at what she's doing. But a few months ago, she was acting like she could be somebody's wife. This is why, bro, you shouldn't be playing games with birds. You should always treat a bird like a bird because all you're doing is just wasting your time. But she's back in the streets and she's a woman who's over the age of 30. So what's going to happen is she's going to keep doing that shit until someone of y'all sucker ass dudes tries to save her. And we're going to see the same shit on repeat. She's going to try to find her a sucker, then drain his energy, power up, only to return back to the streets, man. But look, nothing is wrong with having your fun and moving around, but that's what you're supposed to do. Now, the thing about Klay, I like the way Klay handled it because sometimes, fellas, you got to make a woman feel like it's her. She's the one who dumped you. She's the one who break up with you, right? And the thing about a bird, all you got to do is pull back. Stop giving a bird attention, and she's going to simply return back to the streets because a bird needs attention to function. Understand that. Once you stop giving a woman attention and she returned back to the streets, she was nothing but a bird. Because a bird can't function without attention because she feels less valuable. Nobody's looking at me. Like, nobody wants me. That's why she sexualizes herself every chance she gets. She needs attention. So I think Klay reached a point where it's like, man, I just had a bad season all of a sudden since I got with you. So it got to be you. Let me move away from this energy because this energy is not productive for my career. So Klay was able to ease his way out the situation in a very smooth way. And then when she peeps like, oh shit, what? Let me put it out there that Klay cheated so I could retain my fans. Okay? So all my hot girls, girl, we back outside for the summer, okay? We back outside, girls. Man, shit is crazy, man. But again, fellas, have your fun, move around, but do not get stuck with a bird because a bird only knows how to be a bird, A bird doesn't know how to be a wife. So you trying to make a bird a wife is simply stupid. It's dumb. It makes no sense. Just think about a bird, right? She's going to wear fake hair, a bunch of makeup, fake eyelashes to trick you into believe she look like somebody she doesn't. Just think about that. That's the mindset of a bird. A bird will do a bunch of whole shit before she meets you. Then when she meets you, she's gonna start dressing different and stop doing whole shit because she wants you to believe she's no longer that person that she was before. How does that work? That is impossible. You can't change overnight. But I'm just trying to show you guys, these are the games these birds be playing to trick you all. So as a man, you just got to be wise out here, man. This right here is crazy. But please leave your thoughts in the comments. It's your boy AyeQ. Don't forget to like and subscribe. I'm out.
If you haven't yet, go get you some of that merch. You all already know, don't feed the birds. That's what it is. We don't feed the birds over here. So if you rock with your boy, go get you some of that good merch.